If you're anything like me, then you're always looking for a new game to play that you can get lost in. Whether you want to be the best at something, or you just want to feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself, escaping into an adventure is always a good thing. But not all games are created equal, and some are just too difficult for even the most level-headed person to enjoy. That's why I'm excited to share the playtest of the upcoming sci-fi survival FPS game, Dysterra. Currently, it is free to playtest on Steam, so make sure to take advantage of this. Check out the description to find the link to the Steam page. What is Dysterra? Dysterra is a sci-fi based survival game with particularly enhanced futuristic FPS gameplay. Along with FPS battles, you can also experience other common survival game elements such as looting, crafting, building, and team play. In the perishing Earth, players must find a way to prevent extinction while still ensuring individual survival and choose whether to cooperate or compete with other players for their survival. Keep in mind that the world is filled with dangers and you do not want to be caught unprepared. Character creation. In Dysterra, your character is created by selecting a gender. Right now, you are only able to pick the male character model. The customization is very basic as it's still a playtest. You have a few options to choose from. This includes faces, arms, and skin tone. Very basic, but I'm excited to see what the developers add in the future. Gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay. I've played this game for a little while and thoroughly enjoyed the experience. All you got to do is join the official server, and you now find yourself competing with others. Dysterra has a sci-fi FPS setting where you can literally get in battles with every single player you come in contact with. However, teaming up with others is always an option to give you an edge when you compete with other players. Don't worry if you don't prefer PvP in particular, because Dysterra also offers both PvE and single player mode in the future. In its current state, you only have two options for servers, a PvP server based in Asia and another in North America. In addition to this, the PvE aspect actually feels deadly. If you don't strategize or properly equip yourself, you will quickly find yourself perishing to the AI. I have got to say, the tutorial is one of the best I've seen in any game.
At first, the whole building process will seem strange and slow. It was like that for us pioneers too. Still, you need to get used to it if you want to go back to Orbis.
It truly shows you the basics without overdoing it. That AI, Vanessa, is truly the MVP for the new players who want to survive. I won't spoil it too much for you, so make sure to experience this for yourself as well. The map feels large and there are many places to explore and loot. Navigating it is very easy, especially with the ability to use a 3D marker to actually see where to head to. Graphically speaking, the game looks very good at max settings. Personally, I'm locked at medium as I stream and record the footage, so your mileage may vary. And for reference, I do use a 1080 Ti. The crafting in this game is also extremely clean in my opinion. It's very easy to learn without feeling clunky. Having the ability to search for a specific item to craft comes in very handy. There's also a skill system in place which does help with survival, combat, and gathering of materials. It really does stack up when you are finding resources for your buildings or crafting. The only cons in my experience is the rubber banding that happens occasionally, and how the combat feels a little delayed. This very well could be why they are playtesting the servers to collect as much data as possible, so hopefully they fix the netcode so we get that buttery smooth multiplayer experience. I have to say though, going on the Discord and talking about this, the devs are very active about these little bugs. Conclusions. Dysterra is a sci-fi survival FPS game that has a lot of potential. The game feels very similar to Rust with a twist. There are a lot of gameplay concepts that are unique to the game. For example, the player is able to create weapons and armor based on gathering components from certain areas. The game also has a very unique crafting system. The player is able to create items from the ground, which is something that is not done often in other games. There's also a lot of potential for the game. The game does have a lot of bugs and issues though. Keep in mind this is currently an early access playtest on Steam, and it's free to play, so take advantage of that. The developers are actively working on the game and fixing bugs and issues. Well, that's just my first look at Dysterra. Let me know in the comments below on how you like the game. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this entertaining, and click the bell icon so that you never miss my videos or live streams when they get uploaded. With that being said, thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one.